Hi everyone, welcome to Jill's Pampered Chef Kitchen. How are you? I promised you I was going to teach you how to make the Mile High apple pie. Tonight is the night. First, I have to give a shout out to my friend Paula. Because of Paula, she inspired me. She made this pie and I said, please show me how to do it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do it now, okay? Because it's super easy. We're going to be making it in our deep dish pie plate. This is actually stoneware and it's nice and deep. It's going to hold a lot of apples, actually 6 pounds of apples. So let me show you what I did first. I'm working with the Pillsbury pie crust. It's so simple to use this dough because it's easy and it's already made. You just leave it on your counter for a half hour and it thaws out. So I'm going to take my baker's roller. I actually put the pie crust right on this baker's mat and I rolled out the dough, and what's cool of this baker's mat, it actually shows you what 12 inches actually is. So I'm going to go over the 12 inches with the roller because I want it to hang over the pie plate a little bit. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to take this dough, just fold it over. You can't go wrong with Pillsbury, right? Fold it like that. Put my pie plate here and just lay it inside right in the middle. Open it up. Voila. And I'm going to just press down. Now look at this. On this side of the roller, it'll get right into those little nooks and crannies like that. Okay? Now, when you make this apple pie, you need to use 6 pounds of apples. In BJ's or Costco, they sell those big bags that'll either say 5 pounds or 3 pounds, 2 pounds. Make sure you work with 6 pounds, and you want to use 2 or 3 different types of apples. I am working with Honeycrisp apples because they're so sweet and delicious, and the Royal Gala. They're really easy to work with. I peeled them up, and then I wedged them, and I threw them in my big bowl. Now, many of you are just going to use a regular vegetable peeler to peel your apples, but not me. I peeled it up with my apple peeler Cora slicer without slicing them. I'm going to explain that after. And then I wedged them all. So in here is my large stainless bowl with our 6 pounds of apples. I put 2 cups of sugar, a tablespoon and a half of cinnamon, and then I used a half a cup of tapioca. Why? Because Paula told me to. It'll thicken it up, so you want to do that. Got it? All right, we're going to pour our apples now right into here. It smells fantastic already. Look at these. So you might be saying, Jill, why are they so thick? Because you know what? When you make an apple pie, it's going to have a nice crunch to it. The last thing you want to do is use McIntosh apples, because then you're going to end up with a applesauce pie. They get really mushy. So I just peeled these babies up. Look how many I have in here. Let's get down to the last bit. Okay. I'm just waiting for the dog to come bother me. Hold on. We'll get them all. One more. All right. How good does that look? All right, we're going to just move this over. And now I'm going to take the top. Pull this right out. I'm going to unroll it like you see, just like that. So simple. All right, and we're going to roll this one out. Now I see, because I'm not a pro, I'm looking at my pie plate. I didn't do it too even, because we're going to have the top dough meet the bottom dough so that it won't ooze all over my oven. Now what's going to happen, you definitely are going to have some leakage. So you want to take an old cookie sheet or tin foil and put that on the bottom of your oven when you're baking this pie, because if you don't, you are going to have a real smoky mess. It's definitely going to bubble up from the apples and the juice and the sugar. That's what happens. So let me just roll it a little bit more You're supposed to leave this dough out for about a half hour. It's a little less, that's why I'm rolling it a little harder. Okay, we're almost there. All right. And again, I'm going to fold it and fold it. But before we do that, what you want to do is take a few little slivers of butter and stick them in here. Why? Because it makes it better. Butter makes it better. So just a little bit, tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, half a pound. No, don't do that. But just a little bit. Stick it all around. I'll do one more. This is going to be the juiciest, delicious pie ever. All right. Let me take this. I'm going to put it on here. Open it up. Flip this over. Ta-da! Look at that. Now, how are we going to seal it up? You wonder. You're going to take some milk. We're going to do a little milk wash. She said you also could use water. I'm going to just do milk. I'm going to go all around the edges here to get it nice and wet, and then we're going to seal this up. Okay? All right, this is going to be amazing. Now watch. You're going to kind of roll it in and seal as you go around. Now, I'm sure when you see pies in the store, sometimes they take a fork and they go around, and that's how they get those little marks. We're not going to be fancy today because I'm not a pro yet, but I'm learning and I'm teaching you guys because I know you're going to do this. All right, so I sealed this all up. Wow, look at that. Is that gorgeous? And now we're going to take some milk and we're going to just wash the entire pie on top. Okay? Like that. My flour sugar shaker. I have just some white sugar in here. A lot of white sugar in here. She said to use a half a cup. I don't think we have to use that much. I'm going to sprinkle the whole top like this. All right, good. And then to finish it off, take a little sharp knife and I'm going to make 4 slits down the pie like that. All right, and maybe we'll make a few little ones in between. And the last thing I'm going to do is stab it all the way around, make holes towards the bottom. Why, you ask? Paula told me to. Just following directions. So we got this all going on, and that, my friends, would be the Mile High apple pie. This goes in the oven 450 degrees on the bottom rack because you don't want this to burn, for 30 minutes. Then you're going to turn your oven down to 400 degrees for about another 35-40 minutes, and you will have the most unbelievable Mile High apple pie. I just want to show you now how I peeled up all those apples because it's totally cool. So watch this. Let me put this here. So my apple peeler core slicer peels cores and slices in one shot, but it comes with a little screwdriver that I could take off the piece that goes right here, and I could just peel them now. So after 20 years, I totally forgot I could do that. So I'm just going to throw the apple on here, and I just want to show you how easy. Now watch. Just imagine doing 6 pounds of apples like this. It's a no-brainer. Okay? And then we're going to just take this off like that. It's all peeled. I put that here. Now, if there's a little piece left here, you could just cut that off if you want. Doesn't bother me. Take the apple wedger. Why ours is awesome? It's stainless steel. It goes in the dishwasher, and it comes with a safety lid. So you put it in the drawer, nobody's going to get hurt. Put it right here. like that, and just wedge. And that's how you get all those great apples. All right, so this baby's going in the oven. I promise you I'm going to post a picture when it comes out so you can see the finished product. If you want to get your friends together for a pie making workshop, I would be so excited. We could do it right here. Just message me on Facebook, get your friends together, and come on over. Happy baking. Bye, guys.